That's it. Good morning, 604. How are we?
Good morning.
Good morning, Ms. Canella.
Good morning. I don't know where all the folks are. There's only 7 of you here, but that's okay. I'm happy you guys came. All right. Okay. Well, here we got this going on. We have a few things happening. I need everyone to pay attention. One, today is your last full day of classes. So you have a full day today. We have office hours today at 2:20. I hope to see a lot of your faces there. Number 2, you have a Unit 2 performance-based project that is due today at 3 o'clock. So you had 2 weeks to ask for support. Shout out to those in this class that asked for support. They got the help that they needed. It's due today at 3. There was an extra credit assignment that was due yesterday, and that was due at 12 o'clock. I reviewed it in Saturday school. So shout out to the 40-something students that attended Saturday school. Thank you for coming. You will be receiving parent square messages, and you will be receiving phone calls home. As well, if you have under an 80 in math, you will be expected to attend Saturday Academy. It is for your benefit, okay? Everything we do here is for your benefit. Also, you have 30 minutes of iReady that needs to be completed every day. So just like if you had our class when you're off for the break, you need to do 150 minutes a week. So by Sunday, you need 150 minutes. And then next Monday, the 28th, when you're off that week as well, you need 150 minutes. So it's a total of 300 minutes of iReady, 150 this week and 150 next week. Does anyone have any questions about that? Because now's the time to ask. Let me repeat that there are people in here that are not even turning in the exit tickets. They choose the independent. They don't do the notes. You are not receiving a full grade. You're getting half credit because you're only turning in half the work. Are we clear? Anyone have any questions about that? Project is due today at 3 o'clock. iReady is due by Sunday, 150 minutes, and then Monday the 8th, the 28th, starts another 150 minutes. Shout out to those that did their time this week. You got recognized in an email that was sent to you, as well as Google Classroom. And also, too, in the school newsletter, the top 5 iReady student contestants were announced per your principal, Mr. Blau. Anyone have any questions? Now is the time to ask. I should be seeing all cameras on. I should be seeing all faces. The only person I know about that was having an issue was Natalie, but Natalie has her camera on right now. So if you're not behind the camera, the screen, you are not marked present. And if your camera is turned off and we're not made aware, you're going to be put in the weight room. Let me let you process that for a second. I don't see you, Samiri Hollins, and I do not see you, Adam. So Adam and Samiri, I'm going to put you guys in the weight room. Thank you, Adam. Samiri. All right, we're going to get started. Let me tell you what we're doing today. Today, all you got to do is write down the learning target. You will have to write the exact learning target on your independent practice. So you would write, where it says learning target, you're going to type in on your doc, I can, whatever it is. You got to spell the words correctly. Hello, Brandon, I need a camera on, please. All right, we're going to review expressions. We're going to review PEMDAS. We're going to review things like that, evaluating expressions. So let's get this show on the road. I will be calling people out to read. If you're here on time, fabuloso. Okay, we're going to get started. By the way, there's an extra credit assignment, guys, due on January 4th. You need to use Kami Editor to do it. So you have the iReady over your break and your January 4th extra credit assignment. If I were you, I already had a student reach out. They're pretty much done with the extra credit due January 4th. All she has to do is focus on her iReady. Because when you do come back, we only have 3 weeks if you weren't informed in homeroom. Now you know. All right, we're going to start here by reading the learning target. So I'm going to ask for Abigail, can you read today's learning target? Write down the learning target and today's date, folks.
I can calculate the value of expressions, including exponents, using order of operations, PEMDAS.
So when you have to write your learning target today, you're going to start with the word I and end with the word operation. You see how there's no period there. Write it exactly like that. Got it? All right, Abigail, can you continue read lesson notes and the 6 vocab words as I take attendance on here?
Lesson notes. Today we will learn how to evaluate, solve expressions by using the order of operations, PEMDAS. Important vocabulary words. 1. Expression. A mathematical phrase that contains operations, numbers, and or verbals. 2. Evaluate. To figure out to find the answer to solve. 3. Simplify. Finding the value of a numerical expression. 4. Numerical expression. Mathematical expressions phrase that includes only numbers and operation symbols. 5. Base. The number that is multiplied by itself when it is used raised to certain power. 6. Exponent. A number that shows how many times a base is used as a factor.
Awesome. So we are going to be reviewing today. That is what we're going to be doing. We're going to review everything that we learned so far in this unit, which is only like 3 or 4 standards, expressions, numerical, and algebraic. Again, you're only writing down the learning target. You do not have to type the vocabulary words down. You are expected to turn in notes as well. Okay, we're going to get right to problem 1. Leanna Sanchez, this one's going to be for you. So I'd like for you to read it and walk me through each answer choice, please. Go.
All right. So it says, which expression has the least value? Show each answer choice. So A is 5 to the power 2 plus 4 to the power 3. So what we have to do first is we have to multiply 5 times 5, which equals 25. Then what we have to do is we have to write do 4 times 4 times 4, which equals 64. Yes. So now we have to add those two together, 64 plus 25, which equals 89. 89. So the next one is 4 to the power of 2 minus 5 to the power of 3. So what we have to do is we have to do 4 times 4, which equals 16. And we have to do 5 times 5 times 5. Oh, hold on. 5 times 5 times 5 equals 125. So now we gotta add those two together. 125.
Pay attention.
Oh, wait, sorry, minus. Sorry, minus. 125 minus what? 16?
16
Okay.
minus 125 is negative what?
109.
Good.
That's what it equals.
Let's go tackle
We
choice.
put a minus.
Because,
Is that a negative?
it's negative 109. Because you're taking 16 from a positive number. 16 minus 125,
Oh,
negative, right?
yeah.
Okay.
I'm not on the mood today.
That's
The
okay.
next
You're doing a
one
really
is-
good job. Come on.
So the next one, C, is 3 to the power of 4 plus 5 to the power of 2. So what we gotta do is we gotta do 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 equals 81. And then get 3 times 3, wait, 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times, which equals 81.
Mhm.
And after that, we have to do 5 times 5, which equals 25. Then we gotta do 81 plus what? 25? 25, which equals 106. So the next one, it says 2 to the power of 5 minus 3 to the power of 4. So 2, wait, what? 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Yeah, blah, blah. Which equals 32.
4, 8, yep.
And then the next one is what? 3 to the power of 4. 3 times 3 times 3 times equals 81.
Okay.
So 81 minus, oh wait, sorry, 32 minus 81. 32 minus 81, which equals 49. A negative 49.
Okay, now go answer the question for me.
So the equation with the least product is choice D,
Why?
because out of all the equations, it has a least amount, and all the other equations are greater than it.
Perfect. Does everyone see what she did there? Because this equaled, what was choice A equal to again?
Choice A was 89.
Mm-hmm.
Choice B was negative 109. Choice C is 106.
Mm-hmm.
D is, I can't see. Oh, D is negative 49.
Awesome. I hope you guys all saw that because again, this is a review. Okay. I am going to erase it. It will be in Google Classroom for you to reference. You are expected to type these notes down. Okay, moving on to problem 2. Kalani Roman, please do this one.
So expressions A, B, and C are shown below. A, 20 to the second power minus 18th to the second power. So you have to multiply 20 by 20, which is 400.
Good.
And then 18 times 18, which is 324.
Okay.
So it's 76, the answer.
Excellent. Keep going. I'm catching up.
So then would be it's 4 to the second power, and then plus 2 to the fourth power. So it's 16 it's 16 plus 16, which is 32.
Okay. Keep going. I'm with you, girl.
And then for C, it's 15 to the second power minus 3 to the fourth power. So 15 times 15 is 225. And then 3 to the fourth power is 81.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be
So she says,
so the answer is 144.
let's see if she's right, guys. Remember, even if she's answering, you're supposed to be typing in the chat. You said it was what, Kalani?
144.
Does anyone have any questions about what she just did? Because now is the time. We had Leanna demonstrate the first one. We had Miss Kalani Roman demonstrate the second one. I hope there's no questions, and if there are, I would hope that you guys would be asking now. Because we're moving on to the third problem in the next 5 seconds. In 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, and if you came in late, you're gonna have to figure this out because class starts, just to let everyone know, at 10:10. So we had people come 10:20 and 10:24. You're missing class, guys. Please show up on time. That's all I ask. I'm here on time. You need to be on time, please. You have a 10-minute break from your first class to this class. So get in here on time. All right, problem 3. Let's have Natalie. I think you can try this. We'll help you through it, Natalie. Please read it. I think you can do this. I believe in you, Natalie.
Look at the expression. What is the value of the expression when a
So if A is 18 and B is 14, we got to substitute. Remember the steps? Remember the step 1 was rewrite. Remember that? You guys with me? Okay. Rewrite. Oops, I gotta learn how to spell right. That would help me. Step 2, I'm gonna substitute, correct?
Mhm.
So what am I gonna substitute in place of A?
18.
1/2, yep, of 18 for A, and what's B?
14.
Good. 18 plus 14 minus, what is A again?
18.
What's B?
14.
Good. To what power?
Huh?
Look, what number is that?
2.
Good. So step 2 says I replace or substitute. Remember this? What do we do for step 3? Now we're going to solve using what? We're going to do step 3, and we're going to do what? Solve with PEMDAS, right? Right, Natalie? Natalie, you can do this. Come on. 1/2 PEMDAS. What's first?
Parentheses.
Good. So help me out. 18 plus 14.
32.
Good. We're going to bring down the minus sign. You see that?
Yeah.
We're going to do the next set of parentheses, which is what?
32.
18 minus 14, though. Careful.
Oh, 2. No.
What?
Yeah. No. 4.
4 to the power of 2, right? Okay, we're almost done. We got to now figure out, right? We did the parentheses for PEMDAS. Now we're going to do E exponents. What's the exponents here?
2.
Okay, so we're going to write 1/2. We're going to rewrite what we got. We're not touching this side yet. What does 4 squared mean, Natalie? 4 times what?
4 times 4.
Good. Now we're going to do what's 4 times 4.
4 times 4 equals 16. Then
Now, you're good. Let's continue. Finish up the problem. What's 1/2 of 32? So here's what you do. 1/2 of, we're going to multiply. To make 32 a fraction, I got to put it over 1, right?
16.
So now we got this is equal to 16. And then we have to now subtract another 16 to get what?
0.
Yes, Natalie. Beautiful. Please copy that. Right, quick and neat. There's problem 3. Does anyone have any questions on what Natalie and I just did? Please ask now if you're like, Miss, I don't know. Is everyone with us? Give me a head nod or give me a virtual thumb up. Thank you, Caleb. PEMDAS. Yes, Caleb, I see you're trying to participate in the chat. Sure, Kalani Roman. Number 4, we are going to have Adam do number 4. Kalani, if you want to type number 4 as Adam. Number 5 is going to be Yerlin. Number 6 will be Brandon. Number 7 will be Ian. And number 8 will be Samiri Hollins. Thank you. All right, I got nice screenshots of this work versus our other class. This is better. Mr. R, I like these ones better than the other class. We're going to use these pictures. I'll send them to you, okay? All right, these are a little bit better. They're a little bit more like clearer and neater. All right. So Kalani, can you say who's doing what problem we on now? 4, Kalani Roman?
4 is Adam.
Adam?
So do I read? Review practice problem.
Nope. Okay, let's pick somebody else. Kalani, go down on the list next because of his reception.
Next is Yerlin.
Miss Garcia. Yerlin, can you read problem 4, please?
Identify
We can't hear you. You got to speak louder, please.
identify the three coefficients in the expression below.
What's a coefficient, Yerlin? Remember, is it the number in front or behind the variable? Good, coefficient. Number in front of variable. So what are the numbers in front of the variable? Pay attention to the signs. What's the first number in front of the y here?
8.
What kind of 8? -8. What's the next number in front of 12? What's the next coefficient in front of 12x? Is there any other coefficients?
5.
There's your answer. -8, 12, and 5 are coefficients. Why? Because they're numbers in front of the variable. Kalani Roman, can you tell us who's after Yerlin?
Brandon.
Brandon,
Mhm.
can you please read 5 and do it for your classmates?
Okay. What is the value of the expression? 24 plus 3.5 times 10.1. Okay, so since there's no parentheses, we put no, nothing.
We put no.
There's also no exponent thingy. So for multiplication, 3.5 times 7.1 is
Hey, 3.5 times 7.1, Brandon.
okay. 25.85.
There's division?
No,
What?
there's no division.
Keep going.
So then we add 24 with 24.85, which is 48.85. And there is no subtraction. So the answer is 48.85.
Agree? You guys agree with him? Anyone have a discrepancy, a disagreement? Because he is correct. I'll tell you guys this, but no, he is correct. Okay, I'm going to start by erasing the top. You will be seeing practice problem 4 is on your exit ticket. All right, Kalani Roman, problem 6.
Problem 6 is Ian.
Ian. Can you do Abigail or something? Can you pick somebody else who's taking too long to answer? I don't want to lose your time, guys. Kalani?
So I guess Abigail could do it.
Nia has 2 different part-time jobs and she works 20 hours per week at each job. She earns $8 per hour at one job. Which expression represents how much Nia earned last week if she earns $D per hour at her other job?
All right, so Abigail, if you make $8 an hour and you work $20, how much money do I give you?
You would have to multiply 8 times 20, which is $160 for 20 hours.
Okay, so let's take that. Now, what variable do we use to represent how much you make per hour?
D.
D. So D represents the dollars per hour. Now, whether you work job 1 or job 2, how many hours per week are you working?
You're working 20 hours.
Hmm. Now, which expression matches what you said? Let's look at it. Look at D. Does that make any sense?
No.
Okay, there's nothing that has 40 in here. The way you get 40 is you add 20 plus 20. Does C make sense? 160, which we got, but then you're going to add it for $8 times the number of hours you work. Does that make sense when it says you earn $8 per hour?
No.
Talk to me about A and B.
For A, it says 20 plus 20D, and 20 hours you work, but you only do that for 2 jobs. So I think that A is not the answer.
So what do you think it would be? So Abigail, does your classmates agree with you?
Yeah.
I only saw Kalani write that she agreed with you in the chat. Samiri said it. Only 3 people agree with you. I don't know. What about the other 18 of you? What are your thoughts?
I agree.
Okay, let's hear from some more folks. Natalie said B. I need a few more voices. I agree. All right. All right, so you are correct. Young lady, you are correct. Let's move on to number 7. Who's got number 7, Kalani Roman?
Number 7 is Samari.
Okay, Samari, I'm just gonna put this up. 7 and 8. Samari, number 7. Read it very carefully. It is tricky. Caleb, can you pick up? We're at 7.
Sure. Review practice problem 7, writing expressions to represent situations. Write an expression for the following situation below. Add 7 to the product of a number and 10. Expression.
So add, what operation is that?
Addition.
Product, what operation is that?
That is multiplication.
Okay, so it says add 7.
Mm-hmm.
So we know we have to plus 7, right?
Yeah.
The product of 10 and a number. Do we know what the number is?
No.
So what variable would you like to utilize? That means use.
I'll use 3.
What variable?
Oh, a variable. I'll use n.
Bam. Right, something like that?
Yeah.
Product of 10 and a number.
The product of 10 and n is multiplication, and addition is 7. You're adding it.
You guys agree with that? Good. Okay, last but not least, Kalani Roman, who's got problem 8? Guys, this is what your independent practice is like, so pay attention. It should be an easy 100.
Since we had skipped Adam, we don't have someone to do it, so yeah.
So why don't you pick like somebody who has maybe Emma or Boris, you pick.
Emma, I guess.
Emma. Emma, you could do this. Number 8.
Number 8, so the one that says expression?
Number 8. It says write an expression that is equivalent to A plus A plus A plus B plus B plus B. How many A's are there?
Any numbers?
How many A's do you see?
3 A's,
And how many B's?
3 B's.
Bam. 3A plus 3B. Wasn't that easy? Anyone have any questions? Anyone have any questions? Now's your chance. No one has any questions? Now's your chance. Let's see, there's somebody wrote something in the chat. No. Okay, so here's what's going to happen, folks. We're going to now proceed to the independent practice. I'm going to present the screen and show you what you need to do because there was a lot of confusion last class, and I want to make sure you guys understand what to do. First off, you're going to submit your class notes at the end. There's no exit ticket today because it's a review day. So we have independent practice and class notes today, and your iReady. And obviously your Unit 2 project. Okay, I don't know why people are submitting work when they're not opened yet. So I'm gonna, and then the problem is that I need to go over how you need to do this. And you need to pay close attention because we were noticing last class that people aren't reading properly. All right, so question 1, you're gonna make sure you type 604. That's your class. Question 2, on a scale of 1 to 3, how do you think you did today with the review? 1 means I need more practice in office hours, which are today at 2:20. All are encouraged to attend. 2 means I did okay, and 3 means I understand well. When it says write the learning target today, you're gonna type in here, I can, whatever it is. But notice you gotta spell it correctly. So if you're not sure what the learning target is, because if you came late or didn't write it down, you go back to the classwork. And it's in the post that Mr. R posted. Question 4, you're gonna identify the coefficients. There are 3 answers. Check all 3. Question 5, when you evaluate this expression, you're gonna get 2 numbers. So if the answer is like 15, you write 15, whatever it comes out to be. Question 6, it's exactly what we just did with A and B is what Emma did, but this has C and D. And question 7, what is the correct definition of an expression? Again, use your vocab. Take your time. It is 10:42. This class is over at 11:10. That gives you 27 minutes to get this and your notes in and iReady. Begin.